Hi, it's Richard and John, RJ Coins, and here we are with the Cashers rematch, which will be the important match that decides the winner of our 250 subscriber giveaway. So we are recording this before we've hit 250. We are not too far away, so we're getting prepared. And of course the winner will get the 2019 Peter Rabbit in the Royal Mint pack, brilliant uncirculated, and we've decided to add a couple of little bits to the prizes. So there's a 2015 Britannia, which would of course score 6 runs in the cricket, so a valuable coin in the cricket, and a nice low mintage £2 coin. And also going to add a few farthings. So I've got a little run of farthings that run from 1939 through the war years to 1945. So there are a few farthings there, just as a little extra part to the prize that we've added. And of course the winner will be who has picked which one of Art or Jade will win this particular challenge, and is then closest to the total number of runs scored in the whole of this match. So the total number of runs that we both score between us is the total that the winner needs to have guessed correctly. Just to clarify, where we have 12 bags each and there's a bag put to the side for the super over, the super over runs will only count if it's required to break the tie between us in the actual main game. So the total that the winner needs to get is the total number of runs scored in the game. So that will be from our 12 bags each, and the super over runs will only count in that total if it's required to break a tie for the match. Okay, so we'll put the bat to the side and we'll get on with the game. So the tension is building. Green top again to the pitch. Just a reminder that the Technologies coins are dot balls, no runs. 1 run for the VE Day anniversary, St Paul's and the Brunels. 2 for rugby, DNA, Trevivick, the Guy Fawkes, Act of Union, 1807, Darwin, the Florence Nightingale, Dickens, Kitchener, Trinity House, shoulder to shoulder. 3 runs for Underground, either of those, the Shakespeares, Magna Carta, Robert Burns or the Guinea. 4 for an Olympic, King James Bible, Mary Rose, Great Friar of London or a 2016 Britannia. And 6 for a Commonwealth, one of the Navy centenaries or a 2015 Britannia. And then of course 10 runs for an NIFC, so there's been a mix up in the field and some overthrows are scored. So John, pick out first of all for us what will be the spare over, the super over bag if it's required. So we'll put that to the side. No one will know about that unless we need to. And then you need to pick 12 bags, John.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's my 12. Are we going to toss a coin for who goes first, John?
If you want.
So we'll use the Britannia that's the prize. So obviously the Britannia picture there is the tail side, because we've got the heads of the Queen. You can call, John, heads or tails? And it is heads. So who's going first? Who's batting first?
Alright, you go first.
You're going to let me go first, so I've got to lead the way and set the target for John. So here we go. The Cashers rematch is live. And we have a slow start with a dot ball. And another. And a little run of dot balls to start with, so not looking great for our first up. first over, the first 10 balls, all dots, no runs scored. So a bit of tension is building already. Another dot, a horrible dot ball there. This could be the lowest scoring cricket match in history if this carries on. Filthy ball there. And again, 2 boycott bags, 2 boycott overs. So it's looking like whoever's guessed low got the best chance. Oh, we're off. We have 1 single with a Brunel. More dots to follow. So not as many runs as we had in the first Cash's match so far. Nervous start for Team Art. Just a succession of dot balls. Batsman stuck down at the end. We've got horrendous fake. So that is an absolutely awful fake. So what we have to decide is that an NIFC or is it just a dot ball? Because obviously a fake is technically not intended for in circulation because it isn't from the mint. That is awful. I think it's probably a no ball really, but there we go. I think we have to put that in the dots. Is that right, John? Do you agree with that?
Don't know.
Not sure. Could be some controversy at the end of this game.
Really, isn't it?
You think it's an NIFC, do you?
Probably.
Oh, could be controversy at the end of this. That's the difference. So, John has made his umpire's decision that it's an NIFC.
Coin, is it? So that's...
Well, that's not yet. Technically, it's not a coin yet. Not a coin of the realm. So, a big boost for R with the overthrows there on the NIFC, meaning 10 runs, taking the total up to 11 so far, which is just as well, because there's nothing coming off the bat. Another boycott bag. Woeful performance so far. Oh, we do have though an 1807, abolition of the slave trade. So we've got 2 runs. Breaks the stranglehold a little bit, takes the pressure off. Oh my word, what have we got here? We have a Commonwealth. So what we now need to just decipher is, we'll just finish the bag, 2 further dot balls. So, is this an England or is it a Northern Ireland? Not that it matters from a runs point of view, but it'll be interesting to see here. I think we actually have a Northern Ireland. With some of these it's very difficult to tell. Don't know whether you'll be able to see that on the focus there. But what do you think, John? Is there the little star at the top?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So I think we found a Northern Ireland, which is a unbelievable find in itself, and of course it's 6 runs, a big 6 runs. Moves the total on nicely. John could be regretting his decision to feel sorry for me on the NIFC. Starts to build some respectability into the score. Up to 19 runs in total as we move past the halfway point of the innings. So not many scoring strokes, but 2 big blows have at least made some headway onto the scoreboard. Again, a whole run of dot balls with Technologies coins. Back to type, back to the boycott bag. I think I should probably be a little bit more excited about finding the Northern Ireland, really, but the tension of the match doesn't allow us to dwell too much on a single ball like that. The giveaway depends on it, so we need to know. So we have a Dickens, so that's 2 more, so we'll put that on the 2 pile, ready for the total. It's looking like the score is starting to tick up a little bit, because we also now have a Kitchener, another 2 onto the scoreboard. So we could be putting together a competitive total after all. Didn't look like it was going to be that way. But as they say, until both teams are battered, you don't know how good this pitch is. Strings of dot balls again. So certainly not going to be a runaway score as it stands. 3 overs to go. Tension is building. John can hardly hold in his excitement. We have another Kitchener for 2 more runs. And we also have a Robert Burns. So a 3 there. Further extending the score. So the pace of the innings is moving along as it should. Can we build up to a big finale and some high run scores at the end? Bowler's certainly on top at the moment. John's throwing down some right firecrackers from the other end, stopping me from scoring too many. Oh, I made an over in the penultimate over. How costly could that be for Team R? So here we go. What are we going to finish with? Are there going to be any more runs on the board? Yes, there are. We've got a Trinity House. So another 2. Nice little stack of 2 runs there, building up. More dot balls to finish. Oh. And there we go. Off the last ball, a Florence Nightingale. The last runs, another 2. So it looks like at least a decent target has been set for John to chase. So we've got a dubious 10 for the not intended for circulation for the horrendous fake. A super 6 for the Northern Ireland Commonwealth. What a cracker. 3 runs for the Burns. So up to 19. And then we have a Nightingale, Trinity House, Kitchener, a second Kitchener, a Dickens, and an 1807, each for 2 runs. So another 12, 31, and then a Brunel for a single takes Timar up to 32. So where we were thinking that it was going to be a low score, it's now going to take a little bit of an effort from John to move above that. We'll make a note of that 32. We'll swap ends. And let's see what John's got. Let's see if he can wield his willow to victory. Dot ball. And another. And another. So no score so far.
Rugby.
Oh, a rugby, which is 2 runs. So building a solid foundation. Nice and shiny, but no runs. Slow and steady so far.
Another rugby.
And another rugby, so 2 more runs. So 2 twos. Needs to improve. Scoring rate needs to be just over the 3 and over. So a little bit behind the rate so far.
Got St Paul's.
Solid single to move the scoreboard on. But the only run of the over is the St Paul's, the VE Day anniversary. Already getting close to the point where a big shot is needed.
Nothing in that bag.
Boycott bag. Pressure could be getting to him. Another string of dot balls. Could be looking at the 2nd consecutive maiden. boys.
Little bag.
Boycott bag, another maiden. 5 runs only on the board. So 28 more needed to win.
Another St Paul's.
Takes the total up to 6. Oh, it's getting desperate. Close to halfway through the overs now. Nowhere near halfway on the run scored. Maynard just need to close his eyes and swing soon. And hope for the best.
Another St Paul's.
Get another St Paul's, so he can only move along in singles. The ball is moving around all over the place. He can't even land a bat on it most of the time. This does seem to happen so many times though. Team R looks to be racing away.
And that's another boycott bag.
Another boycott bag. But so often John has got to those last bags and found something special.
Guy Fawkes.
Guy Fawkes, so we've got 2. Moved on to 9. He needs a few more like that.
We got abolition of the slave trade.
So another 2 runs. Finally moves into double figures and on to 11. Bit better over for John, not quite enough if it carries on like that. But at least he's got the scoreboard ticking over. Dot ball after dot ball. The pressure is on.
That's another boycott bag.
Another boycott bag.
Oops.
So just 2 overs to go. 22 required. So 11 points per bag required. The run rate is now an astronomical level really. In terms of £2 cashers cricket. Looks like you could be choking. Can't even get the ball off the square at the moment.
Brunel Tunnel.
Oh, just about crept off the square. Up to 12. So 20 runs needed from the final bag to tie. 21 runs to win. Doesn't seem likely. The large lady is warming up her vocal cords at the moment. David Lloyd is starting the car. The Cashers rematch is coming to an end. and it looks like Team R is ready to bowl another maiden.
There we go.
An exact revenge over
Boycott
John. A maiden to finish. Team R wins by 20. The total runs in the match is 44. So the winner will be whoever selected Team R and is closest to 44 runs. And we'll come back with a little addition once we've had to review the video and the comments as to who the winner is. Thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed that, and good luck. Hello, it's Richard and John at RJ Coins. I'm very pleased to say that we're able to announce the winner. Hopefully by now you've just watched the Cash's rematch, which has decided this giveaway. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed, and thank you to everyone that had a guess and an entry. 35 entries came in and guesses in the end, and quite an even split. 18 decided that Team R would win, 16 thought that Team J would win, and there was one, Chris Dyer, that went for the tie. So those of you that picked Team R, of course, had good taste to start with, apart from anything else, but had that chance of being a winner. And then it was a case of who got closest to that total number of runs that would be scored. And there was a couple that were very, very close and just within a run or two. But the winner, who will receive the Peter Rabbit Brilliant Uncirculated 2019 Raw Mint packaged 50p, the 2015 Britannia £2, and the little run of farthings that cover the war years from 39 to 45 is Arnie C. So Arnie C correctly guessed that Team R would win and that the total number of runs would be 44. So congratulations to Arnie C. What I need you to do now is to contact me. So you can look at RJ Coins on Facebook and contact me that way, or you can contact me by email at rjcoins@icloud.com. So we'll put some links in the description as well. We are going to say today is Saturday the 27th of June, 2 weeks from today, so 2 Saturdays from now I need to have had that contact so that we can verify who you are and where we need to send the prize. If the prize isn't claimed by that 2 weeks from today, which will be I think Saturday the 11th of July, then at that point we'll see who was next along the line, and we'll take it from there. So congratulations to Arnie C. Please do get in touch, message me on Facebook or send me an email, and we will look to get the prize out to you. Thank you very much.